Fire in the hole, let's cook a chicken. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my backyard. What I got going on for you today is I got a whole chicken and we're gonna make this orange marinade for him. And what we're gonna do is we got a whole orange here and I'm gonna take the zest off this orange and get that in my bowl. The whole zest of a whole orange. You've seen that done before, I'm sure. Orange zest. We need to hold all the zest off this orange. We're going to skin them up good. And then I'm going to put the orange, what's left of it, in the bird's cavity. Just to further flavor our bird, our orange barbecue bird. We're going to cook him on the rotisserie tomorrow. We're going to marinate him tonight in the refrigerator. Once I get the zest off the orange, I probably should have done this ahead of time. I wasn't thinking, was I? Okay, well, that's why the other channels are outpacing me. You got to think ahead if you're going to beat out some of the big channels. Anyway, yeah, get the zest of an orange. That's good stuff. It adds a lot of flavor to that marinade. That's the zest of a whole orange right there. I could probably get more off there, but I'm not going to worry with it. I'm going to stick this right in his cavity, right inside the chicken, and he's stuffed with orange now. Then we got some orange juice we got to put in there. Oh boy, forgot to take the thing out. These things give me the hardest time. Ugh. Stand by, please. Okay, we need 3 cups of orange juice. There you go. 1, 2, 3. This might seem like a lot, but we're going to reserve some of this marinade to make a kind of a basting dipping sauce with it. Next thing we need is some soy sauce. Sorry about the light. Soy sauce, a cup of soy sauce. That's why I took the little restrictor out of my soy sauce container so I could pour a whole cup of soy sauce in there. That's good stuff. So now we've got a kind of an orange soy marinade going on. Okay. Next thing we need is some Shao cooking wine. You know all about that. We're going to get a third of a cup of Shao cooking wine in there. That's good stuff. All right. Then we need some honey. Next thing. I'm not going to bother trying to measure it. I'm just going to squeeze out as much honey as I can. Need about a half a cup of honey, as much as you can get in there. It's hard to get out of the bottle, you know, honey. Let me get that honey in there, making it really sweet marinade for my chicken, which is also going to be a basting sauce because I'm going to reserve some and cook it up as a basting sauce. About 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame oil in there. 1, 2. Okay, that's that. Man, I gotta get this shelf fixed. Alright, let's see what else we got. That's it. Oh no, one more thing. One more little thing, and that is some Chinese 5-spice powder. We need about a teaspoon of that. That's some strong stuff. Teaspoon of Chinese 5-spice powder. And like I said, we're gonna pour most of that on the chicken. But we're going to reserve some to cook down as a dipping sauce and also as a basting sauce for the chicken. So there we go. Let me get that on my chicken, get him in the fridge overnight. He's got that orange zest in there. He's got that orange juice. He's got definitely got an orange flavor to this baby. Let me get him cooked up, or get him marinated up, and we'll come back tomorrow. We'll get him on the rotisserie. So stay tuned. Got my well marinated bird on the rotisserie. Takes about an hour for him to cook. In the meantime, I'm going to take that reserved marinade that I made and make a basting dipping sauce basting dipping sauce for him. And he's still got that orange stuck up his butt, and you can see the orange, kind of an orange tint to him from that marinade. This should be good. Stay tuned. Now my bird's been spinning on there for about 30 minutes. He's starting to get a little bit brown. I want to just give him a mop with some of that reserved marinade that I have. just to give them a little glaze up with that. Oh yeah. Ho 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 ho. This is going to be one awesome yard bird. I can tell that already. Look at the beauty on that. Look at the beauty. Woohoo! Yes, sir. That's going to be one orangey, delicious bird. I'm going to mop them a few more times. I took the rest of that marinade and made it into a dipping sauce. And we will cut into this puppy and take a taste and drink a beer as soon as he's done. So stay tuned. My chicken is done. There's the Frosty Root Boy mug, star of the show, and here's today's amazing beer. This is Flamingo Dreams Nitro from the Left Hand Brewing Company. This is, they call it a berry blonde ale. The amazing thing about this is that it's brewed with nitrogen instead of carbon dioxide. So what happens is, whoa, nitrogen has smaller bubbles than carbon dioxide, so it makes the beer smoother. This is going to be like drinking a raspberry milkshake. Look at the color of that stuff. Wait till you see it in my glass. Oh my goodness. Can you see that? The nitro makes it really, really smooth. Flamingo Dreams Nitro. I got to move that over here a little bit. Take a little beauty shot here. Flamingo Dreams Nitro. You can see the nitrogen. See how the bubbles aren't quite as coarse as the bubbles in a carbon dioxide drink, and see how it's looking like it's in layers. It's starting to chill out now. Let's take a sniff of that, Lassa. What do you think, baby? Oh man, you can really smell the berry flavor of the raspberries. I can't wait to get it to my mouth. I know it's going to be smooth and delicious. Let's quaff the nitrous frost off of there, Lasta. Wow. That's amazing. It tastes totally like a raspberry milkshake, I guess you could say. It's very smooth, very delicious. Left Hand Brewing Company, Flamingo Dreams Nitro. That's an amazing beer right there. And that's going to complement my amazing chicken, which I'm going to get over here in 1 second. Get a taste of that. There's my orange chicken. You can see the orange up his butt. And I've got my, let me move my beer. I've got my dipping sauce right here that I made from the reserved marinade. I guess you can't see that though, huh? Let me back out a little bit. Got my dipping sauce. I think I'm gonna rip a wing off of him because I want to dip it in that sauce. That nothing like a chicken wing, right? Dip it in that sauce, and I want to eat that right there. That's yummy. That's one of the yummiest yardbirds I've ever cooked. Right there. Orange chicken. Yeah, it's pretty good. The dipping sauce is good too. Hey, I tell you what. You know what I always say. I know chicken's not very exciting. But, you know, every once in a while you got to cook a yardbird. That's just all there is to it. So, like I always say, if you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go over and see my buddy Uncle Carl at Twin Moons Tavern. You'll dig what Uncle Carl's doing. He's an excellent chef. And look at the orange sticking out of that puppy right there. Anyway, please subscribe. If you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go up and see Twin Moons Tavern. Uncle Carl. He's a hell of a cook. Check him out. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to me. Come back next week. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that nitrogen is getting to me. So smooth and delicious. Anyway, if you like this crap, please subscribe. If not, go over in the iCard and see Uncle Carl. Come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. And if it's anything like this beer is off the hook. Let me tell you what. Flamingo Dreams Nitro from Left Hand Brewing Company. Let's remember that one. We're going to want more of that. Okay, babies. We'll see you later. Bye.